All right, class, the last thing we're going to do today is review our kinds of sentences and write a sentence. So go to page 34 in your orthography notebook. That's our kinds of sentences page. All right, we'll review all our kinds of sentences. We're just going to write one in today. All right, our four kinds of sentences are declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. All right, what does a declarative sentence do? All right, it makes a statement, right? So let's keep going. Declarative makes a statement, right? An interrogative sentence, what does that do? Good, it asks a question. How about an imperative sentence? Who remembers what that does? All right, it gives a command. And our last kind of sentence is exclamatory. What does an exclamatory sentence do? Good, it shows strong emotion. So those are our four kinds of sentences. And the reason that we want to know our four kinds of sentences is they each have a different kind of end mark that we have to use if it's that kind of sentence. Right, so we'll just talk about declarative sentences today. A declarative sentence does what? Oh, it makes a statement. So we're going to write that in our notebook. Before you write, on this first line for each sentence, we're going to write what that kind of sentence does. So for declarative, we're going to write makes a statement, but we've got to fit it on the first line because the second line is for an example sentence. All right, so a declarative sentence makes a statement. And what kind of end mark does a declarative sentence get? Very good, it gets a period. So on this first line, we're going to write makes a statement. Right, a declarative sentence makes a statement. So in just a few seconds, we're going to get ready to write a declarative sentence. Use your practice paper first. If you're not sure, then we'll check our sentence. And when we know it's correct, we'll go ahead and write it on the second line. All right, so our declarative sentence is, the lake is calm. The lake is calm. Right, make a picture of that in your mind. What's our sentence? Good, the lake is calm. Actually, we're going to pause for just a second. I want to make sure that you know how to spell lake. What sounds do we hear in the word lake? Good, our sounds are o, a, k, but this is a. What's going to make our a say a? Good, silent final e job 1. That's also going to make it so we have to use line letter k, because if we have an e, we can't have k before it and have it say the k sound. So we have to use line letter k. So why don't you go ahead and write lake first and mark it? All right, tell me what I need to write to spell lake. Good, O, A, K. Good, which K is it? Good, line letter K, and good, silent final E, job 1. All right, and before we write our sentence too, I want to make sure you know what to look for. A sentence is a group of words that has a subject, good, a predicate, it makes sense, okay, good. So if you check your sentence, if you're reading it and you have all the words that I told you to write, it's going to have a subject and a predicate and make sense. So you're checking, make sure you have all the words that I wrote, or you wrote all the words that I said. The next thing is it starts with what kind of letter? Good, a capital letter, and it ends with an, good, it ends with an end mark. Okay, so now we're ready to write our sentence. The lake is calm. Make a picture of it in your head. What's the sentence? Good, the lake is calm. Write it. Then put your pencil down, read it, and check it. All right, if you're still working, pause the video until you're finished. All right, class, what was the sentence? Good, the lake is calm. I need to start with a capital letter and make sure we're leaving clock spaces between our words. The lake is calm. All right, is my sentence finished? I hope you're telling me it's not. It's missing something. What is it missing? Good, it's missing an end mark. And since it's a declarative sentence, what kind of end mark do we need to use? Excellent, we need to use a period. So little dot right on the baseline. All right, nice work, second grade, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a nice weekend.